Welcome back. So in this video, we'll discuss about the malware practical demonstration. So we'll move on to the demo. So for this demonstration, I'm going to use two virtual machines. One is the Windows Server 2019, the other one is the Windows 10. So I'm going to use this Windows 2019 server as a attacker machine. So for this demonstration, I have a tool called NJRAT. So RAT is basically remote access Trojan. So I'm going to use this particular tool. Just run this tool from your system, and initially it will ask you to start the service, and can also assign any port number for your NJRAT. So it automatically takes 5552, so you can keep it as it is, or if you want you can also uh, change the port number based on your requirement. So for me this 5552 will do, and I can start the service. And here, after starting the NJRAT, now this particular service, this NJRAT is going to act as a server, that is the attacker machine, so which is going to monitor the victims, and it is going to gain access to the victims. But for gaining access to the victim's machine, so it has to basically the attacker has to distribute a Trojan, that remote access Trojan, into the uh, victim's machine, or he can spread it through any other sources, like through any download websites, software download websites, or any video uh, download websites, or music download websites, or game download websites. So through any source he can spread that. But for that he should initially create a uh, uh, malicious program, so that is going to be distributed. So we can create the program using the builder, and here you need to give the host, like when this package is created, and whoever or in any machine this package has been installed, so immediately the rat will connect back to our rat server. So, and here I'm going to use my Windows machine's IP address to connect back. So my machine's IP is 10.10.8. So let me use the same IP here, 10.10.8. And what should be the victim name? So you can give any name. So I'm just giving it as um, you are hacked. Basically, a real attacker will not do with this kind of name, so they will go with some attractive names. And also you can give any name for the exe. So for the exe, I just give a name as demo game.exe, and from which directory this exe should run. So it shall run from the application data or user, because this program should be hidden for the user. So you can choose any location from where this exe should be running from. So let me choose temp folder. So where most of the cases any users will not keep an eye on the temp folder. So that's why I'm choosing the temp folder. And also if the victim is aware about the uh, system got compromised, so in that case maybe the victim may restart his machine. So even though if he restarts his machine, still my rat tool should be able to connect back. So in that case I want to copy this program to the startup, so that whenever the uh, uh, the victim is restarting the machine, still uh, the rat can connect back to the rat server. And now we can build the tool. So while building, you can give any name. I just give the name as demo game, but a real attacker will give a different kind of name. So let me give as a demo game. Let me store it in the desktop, and here we have the demo game exe. So basically, this exe has to be distributed, or it should be sent to the victim's machine. So for that, as I said earlier, a real attacker will use a different approach. He will use his evil skills to distribute this exe. But for now, for a demo purpose, I'm just copying this to a shared folder. So already I have a shared folder in this machine. I'm just copying to the shared folder. So where I have shared the same folder in my Windows 10 machine also. So from where I can access this shared folder. Maybe I'm not able to get it. No issues. Due to some reasons, I can directly connect to the machine. So since I know the user account, I'm just giving the credential. It has been stored under the desktop, under administrator. There is the desktop. Here is, and here is the exe. I just copy this exe to the desktop of Windows 10, and from here I'm executing this exe, and here nothing is visibly shown in the victim's machine. Let us go to the NGRAD server, and here in a while we will be able to see the session, and here you can see you are hacked and we are connected to Windows 10, and the user who is connected is admin, and this is the uh, uh, install date and time, and this is the operating system information. And now I want to uh, access this machine. Whatever I can do anything. I can run a file, I can get the remote session, I can get the remote camera, I can get the passwords, even I can inject the keylogger, even I can open the chat, or I can open any folder, and even I can get the remote session of that machine. So from here I can see what the victim is doing, and more I can open chat with the victim. Hi, you are hacked. And here you can see the chat is open. So sometimes when there is a ransomware attack launched into the uh, victim's network or a computer, in that case the perpetrator who injected the ransomware will have a chat with the particular individual who is there in the system, saying that you need to pay some money. You need to pay me to repair your system. So whatever. So he can have a chat in the same way the victim also can reply him, and still more can be done. Again, we can inject a keylogger into the target. So by injecting the keylogger, we can also get whatever the keystrokes that is being done by the victim, so that can be captured. And here you can see, so the victim was typing google.com, and he's able to see whatever he is typing. So this is how a rat can be injected into the victim's machine, and that can be monitored by the perpetrator from any remote location. And even uh, now the victim is aware about his system has been compromised, so he's trying to reboot his machine. So once he restarted the machine, so immediately the connection will be lost. So we'll check what happens if the system reboots again. So as per our configuration, so the victim machine should be able, that is the uh, rat tool should be able to connect back to our rat server. Now the Windows 10 system got restarted. Let us log into the system. And after logging, after a while, from the NGRAT server, we'll be able to see the connection from the particular client. We'll just wait for a while. And here you can see the client got connected back. So this is how the uh, rootkit works. So not exactly rootkit, it is RAT. RAT is basically the remote access Trojan. So whenever once the malicious program is got injected into the victim machine, forever the victim can be controlled or managed by the NGRAT server. And that's all for the demonstration on the malware. So specifically to speak on a RAT remote access Trojan. So this is how it works, and this is how the malicious actors also spread the uh, malicious programs or the RAT programs into the internet, so that many victims will get trapped and they will get connected to their server back. And also we'll discuss the rest of the topics in the upcoming videos. Until then, bye bye.